Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Sarah Minks. The Richmond County Board of Education approved a pair of field trips, recognized special volunteers, and discussed summer programs and a new state-mandated reading assessment program during its monthly meeting Tuesday. Of the two board-approved field trips requests, one of them will take students across the Atlantic to Italy and Spain in July of 2021. Richmond senior science teacher Daniel Diggs, who made the request, said that he had an opportunity to travel as a student and it changed his life. Diggs said more than 20 individuals have already expressed interest in the trip, which will cost $3,800. Having the opportunity to plan financially for this trip 2 years in advance and making monthly payments makes it possible for more students, parents, and chaperones to take the overseas excursion, he said. The other field trip is to Washington, D.C. for Hamlet Middle School 8th graders. Director Donna Gephardt reported that the summer reading camp, which took place at L.J. Bell and Fairview Heights, about 275 first, second, and third graders were part of this program, which gave the students the opportunity to participate in a variety of educational activities while building up their reading skills. Exceptional Children Director Dr. Amber Watkins introduced Teresa Smith, chairperson of Richmond County Special Olympics, who spoke about the athletic events that are held for students during the school year: bocce, bowling, and the spring games, which include running, jumping, and throwing. Smith wrote a grant to help with expenses this summer for a basketball and cheerleading camp. Most of the schools in the system are now participating in the Special Olympics, and Watkins said she is hoping to increase participation this school year. Plaques are presented to the volunteers. A man facing multiple meth-related charges was found guilty on lesser charges and had several others dismissed earlier this week. Kevin Shaw Hurley was in the Richmond County Superior Court on Monday on several counts of possession of a precursor with intent to manufacture and one count to manufacturing meth and a count of larceny. Court records show Hurley entered an Alford plea to 2 reduced charges of possession or distribution of meth precursor. The other precursor charges, manufacturing charge and a larceny charge, were all dismissed. An Alford plea is when a defendant does not admit guilt, but does acknowledge that prosecutors have enough evidence to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. It stems from a 1963 murder case in North Carolina. Hurley was given a 50-day sentence with credit for time served, and the judge ordered the court costs and attorney fees to be placed on the docket as the civil judgment records show. An inmate in Morrison Correctional Institute was scheduled to be released Tuesday, but that didn't happen. Deshaw Littre Welton was served Monday with a warrant for murder out of Martin County for an officer with the Rockingham Police Department. Weldon is one of 6 people charged in connection to a 2018 murder in Williamston. Weldon was just finished up a 3-month sentence on drug charges from Bedford County, according to records. Welton was to be held at Morrison until picked up and released into the custody of Martin County officials, according to a DPS spokesman. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Lot 5 weather report is brought to you today by Richmond Community College. And it's been blistering hot outside today, very, very hot. Sky has some clouds in it, but the sun is still pounding Richmond County really hard. It's been pretty much a high 93 today. Tonight, though, we're expecting a low of 68, but clear skies. So if you're doing some stargazing tonight, you got plenty of space to view out there tonight without any cloud coverage. But moving over to tomorrow, we've got a lot more sun on the way and a lot more heat with it. Mid to high 90s is what we're expecting throughout the Sand Hills region, starting in Fayetteville with a high 95 and a low of 73. Down in Lumberton, we got a high 96 and a low of 75. Rayford with a high 94 and a low of 71. Then Southern Pines, which is the coolest out of all of these cities, will be a high 94 and a low of 70. Moving over to the western region, be Ellerby with a high 95 and a low of 70. Rockingham with a high 96, a low of 70. Bennettsville will be a high 97 and a low of 72. And Waysboro with a whopping 97 for the high and a low of 71. So mid to high 90s is expected for tomorrow, so hopefully we can survive that. And as well as the rest of the 7-day forecast that's coming up here, because we've got a lot more 90s pushing through. Again, Friday's going to be sunny with a high 96, low of 70. Saturday will be partly cloudy skies with a high 94 and a low of 71. Sunday about the same, but a high 91, low of 71. Then Monday we got a high 93 and low of 72. Sunny skies all day for there. Then Tuesday we got a little bit of break of the sun. We want to see a 30% chance of thunderstorms with a high 95 and a low of 74. Still hot regardless. As well as Wednesday, which will be a high 95 and a low of 73. Only a 30% chance of thunderstorms in the daytime, but no chance in the evening. And then Thursday will be partly cloudy skies with a high 91 and a low of 70. So once again, 90s all out throughout the next 7 days. So be on the lookout and try to keep yourself cool. That's going to do it for your Lot 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update. It's on the way right after this.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer a unique selection of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is passionate about helping you make your home or office space unique. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Getting their first taste of preseason action on Wednesday were the Richmond Senior High School varsity and junior varsity volleyball teams. Both squads impressed their respective coaches as they welcome in Uwharrie Charter Academy. The scrimmage followed timed games and no sets, seeing both teams compete for roughly an hour apiece. With the regular season opener less than 2 weeks away for Richmond, both coaches used Wednesday as a warm-up and a chance to fine-tune their lineups and work out some small issues. Varsity head coach Ashley Larson gave all of her players ample time on the court, seeing senior settler Carly Lambeth play the entire match. It was Melissa Dennis's coach debut with Richmond, as her JV Lady Raiders also performed well against the Lady Eagles. Richmond will compete in the Lee County High School Jamboree on Saturday, getting a chance to compete in 6 more scrimmages. Starting at 9 a.m., the Lady Raiders will face off against Beran Baptist, Lee County, Northwood, Overhills, Pinecrest, and Southern Lee High Schools. It's been a couple of years since she was last on the high school coaching circuit, but Neely Hurden will return this fall as Richmond Senior High School's new head girls tennis coach. A Richmond County native and a 2001 graduate of RSHS, Hurden was announced as the Lady Raiders coach earlier this week by athletic director Ricky Young. Hurden will replace former 3-year head coach Mike Way, who will shift his coaching responsibilities to the Lady Raiders softball program. Hurden played volleyball, basketball, softball, and soccer. She received her bachelor's degree in health and physical education from UNC Pembroke and later earned her master's degree in health education and promotion from East Carolina. Currently a strength and conditioning coach at Richmond County 9th Grade Academy, where she's been since the school opened during the 2008-2009 school year. Hurden brings with her a wealth of coaching experience to her new team. The Lady Raiders will kick off their season on August 19th at home against Montgomery Central High School. For now, Hurden is focused on developing her players and making sure they enjoy the learning process. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Sarah Minks. Thanks for watching and good night, Richmond County.